Hello, and hello, boys and girls. Here we are. It is. We're finally at the end of this. We are finally on the 7th round of Renegade Platinum. We're at the Elite Four, and I think we've got a really good chance. I reckon we can do this. Sorry it's been a little bit delayed. I've had a few things going on this week, but we're here. It's going to be in 2 parts. This is part 1. There's going to be a part 2. No spoilers, but sorry, there is a spoiler. It's going to be part 2. But whatever. You can watch this. You can enjoy it. It should be good fun. You can see the team on screen. We have got Ludicolo, we've got Pelipper, we've got Umbreon, Gyarados, Garchomp, and Feihung, the Infernape, all chosen by you. So if we lose, it's entirely your fault. Here's how the Elite Four works. Each of the trainers can have 1 of 4 or 5 teams, and you don't know which team any of them are going to have until you take them on. So yeah, it's tough. I'll be honest with you, it is really tough. First up is this bad boy here. It is Aaron, the Bug Master, the annoying guy who jumps you halfway through the game and nearly, did we lose to him? No, we didn't lose to him. We nearly lost to him that time. We lost a couple of Pokemon to him, whatever. Anyway, I lead off with Feihung. He's got Yanmega. We go for a Flare Blitz. Thankfully, this thing doesn't protect or detect or anything and get the speed boost, otherwise it would have been faster than us. And we managed to take it out in 1 shot, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Feihung. Thank you for your service. You are wonderful. Well done. Next up is Vesper Quinn. Now, Vesper Quinn gets intimidated in this game, which absolutely blows. Otherwise, Feihung could have probably nailed it. We go into Nuzlcoke. We take a Blind Hurricane. Does a bit more damage than I'd like, actually. Luckily, we don't get confused, so I'm able to go for the Dragon Dance. Nuzlcoke gets 1 Dragon Dance off, which raises our speed and our attack. Vesper Quinn goes for the Defend Order, which raises its defense and special defense. So nothing too exciting happening here. We get another Dragon Dance off. He goes for a Hurricane. Hurricane hits us again, and it does a good chunk, man. Like, it's doing a good chunk. We know we can definitely take 1 more. Go for the Ice Fang. Ice Fang nails the Vesper Quinn pretty neatly, but unfortunately it doesn't do quite enough, and we get hit with another Hurricane. Another one. But to be honest, in fairly decent fortune, actually we don't get confused, so we are able to go for a Waterfall, which we know is definitely going to KO from this range, and we take out the Vesper Quinn, and we're 2 up. Which is nice, you know, I'm not going to lie, it's nice. Next up he goes into the Armaldo. I have a good think, but I'm pretty sure we can take this thing out. Go for a Waterfall, and it does take it out. We take out the Armaldo. Armaldo is down. Nuzlcoke gets a bit more experience, and then he goes into Heracross. Now this thing we definitely 100% cannot take out. I do think about it. I wonder, can we do it? We are +2 attack. Can we take it out? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we can't. I'm like really super on the edge here. But I just in the end, on a solo, I don't think we can risk it. Like even a +2, I don't think we take it out. And this thing is always KOing us with a Stone Edge. So we go into Garchomp. Garchomp takes the Stone Edge really well, and it takes a second one really. This thing's Choice Scarf, by the way, if you're wondering why we're happily staying here with Garchomp. Dragon Claw does a really nice amount of damage, and now we're in a position to kind of work out exactly what we want to do. I think about the extreme speed, but I figured he's probably going to go for a healing item here. He does go for a healing item, so the Dragon Claw comes out, does another nice chunk, and this time round we are able to have a bit more freedom with the move that we want to use. We've got the Life Orb on Garchomp here, as you can see. So even when we are attacking it, we're doing a little bit of chip damage to ourselves. I have a good think here, just to make sure that he's definitely not going to use a second potion. I deliberated for a while. I go for the extreme speed. Was worth it. It was the correct choice. We take it out without taking any extra damage on Garchomp that we don't need. But even Garchomp now is kind of low health, and he goes into his Drapion. Now, I made a big mistake here because I didn't teach Garchomp Earthquake yet. I have the TM for it, but as you can see, I forgot to teach it Earthquake because I'm a massive idiot. So I have to replay around this. Like, this is a possibly run-costing mistake, right? Because Life Orb Earthquake always KOs Drapion here, I think. Anyway, Drapion goes for the Cross Poison. Either way, he's not doing enough damage here to Sylveon the Umbreon. So we're able to just do a little bit of chip damage here, a little bit of chip damage there. At this time, I figure he has to go for the Bug move, so I switch out into Darkwing. He does go for the Bug move, which is really nice, so we take the X-Scissor nicely, avoiding a crit, which is also really nice because the sniper ability on this thing is absolutely killer. He goes for the Cross Poison. He doesn't get a crit again, so again we get really lucky, like, not to lose anybody here. Although we definitely would have taken it, it's still pretty nice. And the great thing about it is we're actually now in range that even if he does crit us, we don't die. So that's awesome. We nail the Hurricane onto the Drapion. And we take it out. 5 months in, and so far we haven't lost anybody, so that's really good. He finally sent out his Scizor. Obviously, we're not going to be able to deal with this Sizzle here. Now, this is a really tough switch because we're low health. He can pretty much go for any move he wants. And if he goes for a bug move and we switch into, like, the wrong Pokemon, we get nailed. Luckily, he goes for the Iron Head into Umbreon. We do take it, which is really good. And now I figure we almost certainly bait a bug move. Like, we have to bait a bug move here. So I go into Fei Hung to try and get some chip with, like, Fake Out and stuff like that. Iron Head comes out. Oh, we just survive it. I got it all wrong. He went for the Iron Head. I thought he was going to go for the bug move, but he didn't. We go for a Fake Out. We get a bit of chip damage now. And now we're on 9 HP, so we can't attack again with Fei Hung because of the Life Orb on Fei Hung, and because Flare Blitz will obviously KO us. And he goes for the Bullet Punch. Thankfully, he goes for the Bullet Punch, which I was pretty sure he would because we were at such low health, which means the Poseidon is going to outspeed, and Poseidon can Fake Out anyway. But now we outspeed, and we're in the rain, and Sizzle's special defense just isn't that great. And we just about get there. Whew. Battle 1 done. Finally. Literally so close in the first bloody battle. Oh my word. But we did it, and that's the important thing. We're one Elite 4 member in, and we have had no losses, which is awesome. Really, really awesome. But Jesus, look how close it was. I mean, look at those Pokemon, man. I realised that what I need to do now, and I actually went away and I kind of sat and I planned out for all the different eventualities for the next trainer, because I really, really didn't want to come that close again, right? Like, coming that close is just not good. Like, it isn't good. You really can't afford to come that close every single time. But luckily, this one time, it wasn't too important. So I speed up, zoom through, and we're ready to take on Bertha. Here she is, Bertha, the ground type mistress. She has a sand lead, whatever happens, right? So one of those sand leads is Tyranitar, so I figure Fei Hung is the obvious choice again. Turns out I was correct. It was a really, really good idea to go for Fei Hung because we outspeed Tyranitar because Tyranitar has the Choice Scarf if she uses Tyranitar, and I gave Fei Hung the Choice Scarf as well. So we're actually able to just totally blow through Tyranitar turn 1. Take out her only way of setting any weather, any terrain. So now, thinking we're probably going to take an Earthquake here, I can switch into Darkwing, set our own rain. It does go for the Earthquake, and now we are totally safe. I also have a Focus Sash on Darkwing, by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm happy to just switch it in, so like willy-nilly all the time. Quagsire goes to the Aqua Tail. Poseidon takes it like a massive tree, plant, thing. It's like a pineapple. What is it, a pineapple? I think it's a pineapple. Anyway, we Giga Drain the Quagsire. Pow, 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 pow. See you, Quagsire. Thanks for trying, but unfortunately, not today. Today's not your day. Today's not a good day to be a Quagsire. Poseidon is at full health, and everyone's at full health, and we're looking real good now. Next up comes the Rhyperior. Now, I was a bit confused as to why she sent in the Rhyperior, to be honest, because, well, you know, it just kind of felt stupid. So Rhyperior died. That was good. Anyway, Rhyperior's down. The rain continues to fall. Dugtrio comes out. This thing is choice banded, I believe, from memory. This is why I should always record these things at the time, right? Like I should record my voice at the time so I can remember. I think this thing is choice banded, and it has Aerial Ace. So it's always. I think it's going to outspeed us, and. So I decided to go into Gyarados because I figured this thing's going to Aerial Ace choice banded. Now it's at -1 and it can only Aerial Ace now, right? Like that's all it can do. It can't do anything else. So we're really like ultra super safe. Unless it crits us from below half health, we are super safe. So we get a Dragon Dance off. The rain continues to fall. I have a good thing. Like, do I attack now? Can I afford to get one Dragon Dance? I try and calculate whether or not an Aerial Ace is going to take us out with a choice band if he crits us, because obviously, like, it hasn't done much damage, but it is at -1 attack, and it has got a choice band, and it is pretty strong. And I decide we can get away with one more Dragon Dance because there's no priority left, and this Dugtrio so doesn't have any priority. So the Aerial Ace comes out. The rain continues to fall, and now. We are still just outside of crit range. So Dugtrio goes for another Aerial Ace. We're now at +3 and +3, and we're feeling good about it. We are feeling so good about it. And we nail the waterfall. And I don't know if you know anything about Dugtrios, but they don't take +3 waterfalls very well from Gyaradoses. And yeah, we move on to the next Pokemon. She's got 2 left. The first one of those is Mamoswine. It's thick fat Mamoswine, but we are just, at this point, we are too dang strong. Even with the Pasho Berry, like at +3 in the rain, super effective. Nah, see ya. You're gone. Get out, Mama Swine. And we're nearly there. We are nearly there. Finally, it is Torterra. I actually do the calc here for this one because I wanted to make sure. And waterfalls always taking this thing out. Goodbye, Torterra. Hello, Elite Four, number 2. Bertha's gone. Bertha's out. See ya, Bertha. Thanks very much for trying, but unfortunately not good enough today. Now, the final member of the Elite Four in today's episode is what's his name? Flint, the dumb fire dude. Now, Flint the dumb fire dude is his official title, and I have a look through his Pokemon. I have a look through it all, right, and I'm trying to work out exactly what we need to do because I want to take my time. I want to make sure that we get this right, and I figure there's actually one like combination of Pokemon that he has which outright beats us. Like, I don't think I can beat it. And yeah, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm pretty nervous because if it is that combination, then I really think we just lose. And even if we don't like lose, we lose because we're going to lose too many Pokemon that we definitely can't win the rest of it. So I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm hoping and I'm praying that I see Ninetales, because if we see Ninetales, we know we can win. If we don't see Ninetales, we might not be able to win. And it's tense. It's tense because, well, it could all come down to this. It could be this. It could be over if we see Ninetales. Even if we don't see Ninetales. If we see Ninetales, everything is great. But if we don't, it could be bad. We could lose too many Pokemon to win the rest of the thing. So, what do we see? It's Ninetales! Oh, it's Ninetales! And we lead off with Garchomp. And guess what? Garchomp is really strong. Let's go, Senketsu. You are the strongest boy in the world, even though you're a girl. You're the strongest girl in the world. We only met recently, Senketsu, but gee whiz, are you going to pull your weight in this battle? So, Ninetales is down. Next up is Flareon. Guess what? Flareon doesn't take Earthquakes too well either. And Flareon's going to follow suit with Ninetales pretty damn quickly. See you later. See you later, Flareon. Thanks for trying, buddy. Alright, so we're 2 down just from spamming Earthquake. Next up is Rapidash. And I had a new plan, which was to continue to spam Earthquake. And, well, I'm going to level with you. That went really well too. See you, Rapidash. We're 3 down. And all we've done is click the same button 3 times. Feels good. Feels real good. Next up is Infernape. Infernape is, well, it could have faked us out, but it didn't. And it could have outsped us, but it didn't. Because we got a Choice Scarf. See you, Infernape. Bye-bye. 4 down. All we've done is spam Earthquake. This is just, sometimes things go well, huh? Now, next up is Houndoom. Houndoom has Intimidate in this game, which is unfortunate because I think without that Intimidate, this would have literally been a clean Earthquake sweep with Senketsu. But unfortunately, it does have Intimidate. So, as much as I would have loved to just sweep through it with Garchomp, that would have been amazing, I decided to do the sensible thing. Because in the sun, like a Solar Beam or a Fire Attack can do like a decent chunk of damage. So I go into the rain. with Pelipper, Darkwing really carrying us nicely here. Get a Water Pulse off in the rain, which does so much damage. Like really, it does so much damage. Even though it's a crit, like I wasn't expecting it to pick up a KO at all. So that was awesome. And finally, the last Pokemon is Meg Mortar. It's pretty clear this thing is going to be going for a Thunderbolt here in these circumstances. It does go for a Thunderbolt. Senketsu comes in, takes it, and guess what we do? Back to business. We're clicking Earthquake, boys. We're clicking Earthquake, and we're through. We are 3 Elite Four members down. 1, 2, 3 down, and well, I mean, this is genuinely like the best start we could have possibly hoped for. There we go. Now, I'll be honest with you, things are going to get harder from here. This video is already 14 minutes long, so I'm going to knock it on the head. Thank you very, very much for watching. Next time round, we have got 2 battles left. Can we do it? Come back and find out. Bye-bye.